Have you ever felt lost in the storms of life? The feeling of vulnerability and helplessness can be paralyzing. But did you know that there is an invisible shield, a spiritual fortress, capable of protecting and freeing you in times of difficulty? Psalm 91 is a hymn of protection and deliverance, a powerful guide to navigate through challenging times. Discover the secrets of this inspiring verse and learn how to apply them to your spiritual journey. Imagine the peace and security that will come from trusting in God, even in the face of opposing winds. This knowledge is not just theoretical. You will find practical insights on how to apply the promises of this psalm in your daily life. Learn to cultivate an unwavering faith and find refuge in God amidst trials. Discover how Psalm 91 can give you the strength and guidance needed to overcome obstacles and find serenity amidst adversity. Don't delay the opportunity to strengthen your faith and find the path to deliverance. This knowledge is essential to face life's challenges with courage and renewed hope. Prepare for a deep dive into a sacred text full of promises and divine counsel. Discover how Psalm 91 can be your spiritual compass in uncertain times. If you seek guidance and hope on your spiritual journey, this content is for you. Prepare to discover how Psalm 91 can be the key to your protection and deliverance in difficult times. Our current times are marked by uncertainty and constant challenges. Life, full of obstacles and trials, can leave us vulnerable and insecure. Amidst this complexity, the search for protection and hope becomes fundamental to our spiritual journey. Psalm 91, a sacred text rich in meaning, offers comfort and guidance to those seeking refuge in times of difficulty. It invites us to trust in a higher power, to find shelter in God, and to persevere in the face of adversity. This psalm is a beacon of hope, especially when the world around us seems to crumble. Imagine the feeling of vulnerability in the midst of a storm. Psalm 91 assures us that there is a safe haven, a heavenly shelter, where we can find refuge and protection. Understanding this text is essential to strengthen our faith and find serenity amidst adversity. Understanding the importance of Psalm 91 requires a deeper understanding of spirituality. It is not limited to empty promises. It is an invitation to trust, to seek the divine presence, and to practice an active faith. Learning to apply the principles of this psalm in our lives is essential to finding balance and inner peace. To fully understand Psalm 91, we need to understand the context of faith and hope that sustains it. This psalm invites us to a deeper relationship with the divine, to cultivate trust in its promises, and to find strength in the midst of challenges. The key to unlocking its secrets lies in embracing faith and hope. Discover how Psalm 91 can protect and free you in difficult times. Subscribe now to deepen your knowledge and participate in discussions. Your experience and feedback are valuable to us. Share your insights and continue learning with us. Together we can strengthen our faith and hope. To apply Psalm 91 in our lives, we need to understand its fundamental principles. The first step is to recognize that God is our fortress and protection. Imagine a difficult day at work, full of pressures and challenges. Psalm 91 reminds us that we can find refuge in God, even in the face of adversity. A practical step is daily meditation. Set aside a few minutes to reflect on the verses of Psalm 91, seeking to understand its personal message. Remember examples of people who found strength in times of anguish. This practice connects us with the divine presence and helps us strengthen our faith. Another crucial point is prayer. Ask God for guidance and protection in your prayers. Talk to Him about your fears and anxieties, trusting that He is with you. Imagine what it would be like to have a friend or mentor who supports you in difficult times. God is that friend, that mentor who accompanies us. In addition, practice gratitude. Identify the blessings in your life and thank God for them. Gratitude connects us with the presence of God and helps us strengthen our faith. Remember times when you felt protected and grateful. Gratitude is a way to cultivate a deeper relationship with the divine. Finally, seek to surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Build healthy relationships that help you grow spiritually. A circle of support strengthens faith and helps us face challenges with more resilience. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. Imagine a moment of crisis, an unexpected storm that shakes your foundations. Financial losses, health problems, strained relationships. These are situations that can leave us vulnerable and lost. In these moments, the search for protection and hope becomes crucial. This is the crucial point for understanding the importance of Psalm 91. It is not just a religious text, but a practical guide for facing life's challenges with confidence and resilience. It offers us a map to navigate through storms, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Often we feel overwhelmed by the responsibilities and pressures of daily life. The fear of the future, the uncertainty about tomorrow, can consume us. Psalm 91 reminds us that we are not alone, that there is a higher power that protects and guides us. An example of this is the feeling of isolation that many people feel in times of crisis. Psalm 91 invites us to find refuge in the presence of God, to strengthen our faith, and to cultivate a deeper relationship with the divine. This is not just a spiritual exercise, but a way to find inner strength to overcome obstacles. This moment of crisis, this turning point, is the time to seek the guidance of Psalm 91. It shows us that, even in the face of storms, there is a safe haven in God, an invisible shield that protects and strengthens us. It is the moment to understand that faith is the key to our protection and our deliverance. To understand Psalm 91, we need to understand the concept of divine protection. It is not a physical shield, but a spiritual shelter that strengthens us amidst adversity. Imagine a ship at sea facing storms. Faith is like the rudder, guiding it to calmer waters. One of the pillars of Psalm 91 is trust in God. It is not about ignoring problems, but about believing that even in the face of challenges, there is a greater plan. An example of this is the resilience of people who faced crises and emerged stronger. Their faith was their foundation. Another crucial point is the importance of prayer. Psalm 91 encourages us to seek the divine presence through prayer. Imagine prayer as a constant dialogue with God, expressing our fears, desires, and thanks. It is a channel of communication that connects us to the divine. The practice of gratitude is also fundamental. Recognizing the blessings in our lives, even amidst adversity, strengthens our faith. A simple act of giving thanks for a roof over our heads, for food on the plate, can change our perspective. Psalm 91 teaches us to cultivate a deeper relationship with God. This relationship manifests itself in faith, prayer, and gratitude. It is a continuous process of learning and spiritual growth. We can compare this to cultivating a plant. It requires constant dedication and care to flourish. Finally, Psalm 91 teaches us to have courage and perseverance. Life is full of challenges, but with faith, we can overcome any obstacle. Think of people who have faced losses and, even so, have managed to restart their lives. Their perseverance was their strength. By applying Psalm 91 in our lives, we can face challenges with more confidence. Imagine a stressful situation at work. Instead of letting yourself be defeated, recall the verses of Psalm 91, seeking divine protection. Deep breathing can be a useful tool to calm the mind. A common obstacle is doubt. When uncertainty arises, turn to prayer and meditation. Imagine prayer as a shield against doubt, strengthening your faith. Meditation can help calm the mind and find clarity. Another challenge is anxiety. In moments of anxiety, practice gratitude. List the things you are grateful for, even amidst difficulties. This practice can change your perspective, bringing peace and serenity. Lack of time can be an obstacle to spiritual practice. Set aside a few minutes each day for prayer and meditation, even if it's just 10 minutes. Imagine a small garden. Small daily actions result in a blooming garden. A practical step is to create a personal ritual to connect with Psalm 91. This may involve reading the verses daily, listening to inspired music, or using objects that represent divine protection. Personalize this ritual so that it becomes a meaningful practice for you. Remember that the spiritual journey is personal. There is no magic formula. The important thing is the continuous search to strengthen faith and find comfort in God, even amidst difficulties. Patience and perseverance are fundamental in this process. For a deeper understanding of Psalm 91, explore the connection between faith and resilience. Imagine an entrepreneur facing a financial crisis. Instead of giving up, he relies on the teachings of the Psalm, seeking guidance and strength in God. This resilience, fueled by faith, propels him to overcome obstacles. An inspiring example is the account of people who, in times of great adversity, found strength in their faith, finding a safe haven in God. These accounts demonstrate the transformative capacity of Psalm 91, offering a guide to deal with the storms of life. Another important aspect is the search for divine wisdom. Psalm 91 is not just about protection, but also about developing a deeper relationship with God, seeking His guidance and wisdom. Imagine a student who, before a crucial test, seeks divine guidance, meditating on the verses of the Psalm. Analyze the importance of perseverance amidst trials. Psalm 91 teaches us that faith is not static. It is a process of growth and spiritual maturity. Perseverance, fueled by faith, helps us overcome obstacles and achieve greater goals. Consider the case of individuals who, in moments of great anguish, found comfort and strength in the teachings of Psalm 91. The ability to find refuge in God in the midst of adversity demonstrates the importance of this psalm on the spiritual journey. Finally, Psalm 91 invites us to an inner transformation. It is a call to the pursuit of a fuller and more meaningful life, guided by faith and hope. It is an invitation to a continuous journey of spiritual growth, where faith is our shield and our guide. Studies demonstrate the correlation between the practice of faith and emotional well-being. Research shows that individuals with a strong spiritual connection tend to deal with stress and adversity more effectively. Imagine a professional who, facing a challenging work situation, turns to prayer and meditation, strengthening their resilience. Research data on the influence of spirituality on mental health suggests that the search for meaning and purpose in a spiritual context can be a crucial factor in coping with crises. This reinforces the importance of Psalm 91 as a practical guide for dealing with life's challenges. A study on the relationship between spirituality and resilience demonstrates how belief in a higher power can be a valuable resource for overcoming obstacles. An example of this is the story of people who, in moments of loss and suffering, found strength in their faith, finding a purpose and meaning for their lives. Research also indicates that the practice of spiritual activities, such as meditation and prayer, can reduce levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Imagine the ability to calm the mind and body in the midst of stressful situations, resorting to spiritual practices as a shield against stress. Mental health experts emphasize the importance of finding meaning and purpose in life. Psalm 91 offers us a way to find this meaning on our spiritual journey, providing us with a solid foundation for dealing with difficulties. Understanding Psalm 91 has significant practical implications in daily life. It offers us tools to deal with stress, anxiety, and adversity with more confidence and resilience, showing that faith can be a valuable resource in times of crisis. Now let's address some common doubts about Psalm 91. Many people wonder if faith is enough to solve all problems. The answer is that faith is a powerful ally, but not a substitute for planning and action. It's like having a map to navigate a stormy sea. The map is essential, but you still need to row. Another frequent question is how to apply Psalm 91 in specific situations. Imagine a friend who is going through a difficult separation. You can encourage them to find comfort in the verses of the psalm, reminding them that God is present at all times. The key is to offer support and guidance, showing that faith can be a safe harbor. Some people feel overwhelmed by the idea of seeking divine protection. The truth is that the search for spiritual guidance does not need to be complicated. Think of something simple, like reading a verse from Psalm 91 before bed, or giving thanks for something positive that happened in your day. These are small acts that make a big difference. Another important point is to understand that the spiritual journey is individual. There is no right or wrong path. The important thing is the continuous search for growth and connection with something greater than ourselves. It's like finding your own way in a maze, without getting lost in the confusion. Finally, faith is a process of learning and growth. It's not about perfection, but about seeking divine guidance and finding strength in God. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. It can be challenging at first, but with practice and perseverance, you will achieve balance. It's a journey, not a destination. Remember that Psalm 91 is a guide, not a magic formula. The key is to apply its teachings in your daily life with faith, hope, and perseverance. Psalm 91 offers us a powerful guide to navigate life's storms, strengthening our faith and providing protection in difficult times. We've seen how trust in God, prayer, gratitude, and perseverance are fundamental pillars for this journey. It's not about avoiding problems, but about facing them with courage and hope. By applying the teachings of Psalm 91, we can find a safe haven amidst adversity. Imagine the inner peace that comes from trusting in a higher power, the serenity that accompanies the practice of prayer, and the strength that gratitude provides. These are benefits that transform our lives. Now, how about putting what we've learned into practice? Start with small steps. Set aside a few minutes daily for prayer, reflect on the verses of Psalm 91, and cultivate gratitude for the blessings in your life. Each small step will lead you to a path of greater serenity and inner strength. Remember that the spiritual journey is continuous. Psalm 91 is a guide, not a destination. Continue studying the Word, seeking divine guidance, and strengthening your faith. Share your experiences and insights with the community, because together we can support each other and grow spiritually. To deepen your knowledge and strengthen your spiritual journey, subscribe to our channel and join our discussion groups. Together, we can find comfort, guidance, and hope amidst life's storms. Your participation is crucial to building a stronger and more united community. Psalm 91 invites us to a deep dive into our own spiritual journey, an invitation to trust and hope amidst life's storms. It reminds us that even in the face of challenges, there is a safe refuge in God, an invisible shield that protects and strengthens us. Remember that faith is not a destination, but a journey. Psalm 91 is a map for this journey, guiding us in moments of uncertainty and offering us the strength to overcome any obstacle. It is an invitation to trust in a higher power, to find shelter in His presence, and to persevere, even in the face of contrary winds. Imagine Psalm 91 as a lighthouse in the darkness, a guide that directs us in moments of doubt and calms us in the midst of storms. It reminds us that we are not alone, that there is a higher power that sustains and protects us. By applying the teachings of this psalm in our lives, we cultivate a deeper relationship with the divine, finding meaning and purpose in our journey. It is a journey of spiritual growth where faith is our shield and hope is our compass. Now, it's time to put what we've learned into practice. Reflect on the verses of Psalm 91. Meditate on its message and apply its teachings in your daily life. Continue exploring other topics related to spirituality, because the journey of spiritual growth is infinite and full of discoveries. Your spiritual journey awaits you.